The is the history of how a herdsman, a geographical location tutor and a retiree helping retrieve one of Southward Africa's largest show of Dino bones. The herdsman, Dumangwe Thyobeka, stumbled through the Dino cemetery, in organic remains up to 200 millionth year ancient, on a usual trip to his household's funeral location in Kimega, East Cloak Provincial. My large grandparents are buried on the earth, and one of my responsibilities is to see following their graves, pure them, the 54-year-old, who has bething of a regional character, said me. A daytime making how I came through a big ivory, I had never seen whatever love how up and knew I had to shaw the bones to who. How who was retiree James Raylene, a named Dino fan in the countryside. Increasing up we were said dinosaurs were a mythology, I mind they were just tales my grandparents would speak about the flame at history period, he told. It wasn't before read several books how I begun to trust they may be actual. I've been looking in the life of dinosaurs with 1982. Thou can think my emotion at creature portion of the and detecting them in my own backyard. I am so pride. Books will be spelled on our little countryside, the planet will go to aware of us via the opening. How'll be nice for growth there, he added, hardly capable to include his pleasure. The tertiary term of the troika of humble fossil hunting is Thumbaja Kajika, a geographical location tutor at a neighboring initial high school. They solved to give the bones to me, and while I was looking at them, I said them I suspicion them to be organic remains. How is on to how they emerging, he told. As a geographical location tutor possessing learned on organic remains in my grade, while I saw the bones I once mined these are the remnant of animals how dead a length period ago, but I couldn't be certainly. That is why we implicated the expert of Wits College and they affirmed our suspicions. A crew of paleontologists of different universities consisting Johannesburg's College of the Witwatersrand Wits, the universities of Oxford and Birmingham in the UK and Switzerland's College of Zurich consumable weeks there over the year, excavating several of the organic remains. Guideline how mission statement was Professor Jonas Schwanier who plant at the Evolution Teaching Institution at Wits. This at first period we went to include to see at the, it was fair reason blast. Down there were dinosaurs anywhere, he told. We've fair finished the at first box time of year and we got to 10% or 5%. We will go behind following year and we're hoping to rental a lorry to go the organic remains to Johannesburg. In the meanwhile we were capable to drag out several leg bones. The website, in a fruitless scenery undressed pure of Florida, is mined to extend above a 20-kilometer range, 12 miles. It is believed to be imbued in hundreds of organic remains of at low 12 various kind of the factory-eating sauropodomorph dinosaurs. Old ancestors in Southward Africa, walk in the three regional men, we go through a pelvis ivory identity to a animal expert trust was 8 m, 26 foot, length and weighted 1 ton. The has been leftward, concluded in protection plastering, by the researchers before they can go it to a lab. It is mined to include belong to a big-bodied, length-necked pet how was overall in the Jura era, about 145 to 200 millionth year back. It is hoped how the remnant will show new data on the kind and barn several lighting on why so lot may include dead in the region. The study could get year, but it has already had an effect on one youthful investigator. It was my at first period conclusion a sample how large. It was really breathtaking. It was wonderful, Sebaisam Dekeze, a master's undergraduate in paleontology at Wits, told. While we treated a lot in the society of Kimega down there was a sense of honor and virtue how we found things so big in their region. It was a large sense to see my human beings sense so grateful of things they found on their earth. Walk via a dry channel, that is meeting on top of the region's lie jewel, the three men speak me they include big ambition for the location. They wish to include it recognized as an formal UNESCO legacy website, that will draw researchers and some visitors and increase the regional economics. But the herdsman, Mr. Thyobeka, thinks it can changing the lives of youthful human beings residing neighboring. I did not get information, but I expect possessing these dinosaurs there will instill our family to research scientific at high school, or how lot dark human beings can be vulnerable to these things previous on in lifetime, he told.